afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class B camper van value from Parkway RV Center. For those of you who are looking for these little Class B vans, especially for the under $30,000 price range, I don't have to tell you how hard it is to find these things. Well, get this, folks. I have probably the largest selection of these vans in the South and probably in the entire country for the under $30,000 price range. I even got one hit over there too. These are one of the most hard to find style RVs on the market today, and I'm about to show you a nice one. This is a 2001 Leisure Travel, 62,000 miles and change. This is the Freedom 2A model. It's laid out just like the wide body pleasure ways that everybody's so crazy about that you can't find. Got the queen bed in the back, an actual real queen size bed. Got a 2.8 Onan generator that runs great. Dash air's ice cold. Got the 3500 Dodge chassis, the 1-ton chassis. Got that big 5.9 Magnum V-8, the 360 cubic inch. Look at the exterior of this little van, folks. It is in nice condition. Got an awning, got chrome wheels, factory wheels. Got everything a big motorhome's got, just shrunk down into an easy to drive and park package. Got the high top roof, and that's all fiberglass roof, so you don't have hardly any maintenance up there whatsoever. 5,000 pound towing capacity. Hitch on the back. It's amazing to me how much stuff they can design and build onto a 20-foot van. I mean, this thing is actually the size of most, or smaller than your average F-150 pickup truck. But by gosh, you don't have a bathroom, a kitchenette, a queen bed in an F-150 pickup truck now, do you? These things get incredible fuel mileage. You're going to get around 15, 16 miles per gallon, depending on how you drive, making it one of the most fuel-efficient motorhomes. And what I like about them is how easy they are to park and drive. I mean, this is something you can drive all day and not be fatigued. I mean, this is no harder to drive than an SUV or a full-size pickup truck. And you can see just the striping, the finish, well above average condition for this age van. 62,000 miles, which is actually pretty low for one of these. You see people who own these little vans, they use them for day trips, they use them for weekend trips. They get a lot more use than, say, a big Class A, but it's kind of funny because when you buy these new, they're as much as most Class A motorhomes. I mean, these things are 6 figures new. So I've got this one for $26,900 with a generator, and that's going to include a complete checkout by our certified RV techs. Let's look inside. Now, folks, we did have new carpet put in here. The old carpet was just a little bit dated looking. Got a little table right here, a little countertop extender. As we step inside, you know, one main advantage one of the many advantages of a small motorhome like this is that the dash air and the dash heat can keep this entire RV comfortable. You don't have to run the generator and run the roof air while you're driving down the road, unlike a Class C or a Class A. So, and that's why you've only got 384 hours on the generator, because the only time you're ever going to run the generator is if you're boondock camping or if you're tailgating or something like that, because as long as the motor's running, the dash air is keeping this entire RV comfortable. And of course, when you're hooked up at a campground, you're going to be hooked into shore power, so you don't need the generator or the motor running then. So unless you want a boondock or stealth camp, I mean, most of the time you're not going to run the generator. That's why many of these vans don't even have generators, and a lot of times you don't need them. Got a little 13-inch TV up top, a 2.8 Onan generator with 384 hours on it. This motorhome has 62,216 miles to be exact. No check engine lights, no warning lights, just a seatbelt light because the seatbelt's not buckled. Dash air is nice and cold. Got power windows, power locks. This table is removable, and you can swivel both seats around, so you can use this table for eating service for two. Got a little built-in VCR right there, of course. This is pretty cool. You don't see this on a lot, but it's got the ride air suspension, which is a fully adjustable airbags that you can control from in here. And you can actually, it's got a built-in compressor, so you can firm up or soften up your ride. You know, if you're towing something, you want to firm it up so they don't beat you to death, and they work too. Got the skylights overhead, got the vinyl padded ceiling to help insulate it. Of course, you've got your table that is removable. I will point out this, folks, I'm 6'4". This is one of the few of these vans that I can actually stand up in. Most of these I have to stoop over. This one I can actually stand up, and it's because it has this recessed floor right here. Now, you can put some wood or something over this if you want to make it a flush floor, but you have to be able to remove it because that's your shower pan right there. And be honest with you, as tall as I am, I'd rather just leave it like it is now. Got a two-way RV refrigerator freezer, works great. Let's see here. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and show you. The dash air is 35 degrees at idle. In here you've got a slide out pantry. Got a built-in coffee maker in here. Your table leg, it's got a table leg that goes in the back and another table that's behind the sofa. You do have actually a full complete bathroom, at least as full and complete as you can be in one of these little vans. You've got a shower curtain that's included that goes all the way around right here. You can see it right there, the shower track. And you open this door up all the way and it makes a privacy screen. And you can take a shower. Of course, you'll have to sit on the toilet. That sink folds up out of the way. So you've got an RV toilet, you've got a sink, you've got a DSI hot water heater, a 6-gallon water heater. You've got onboard holding tanks, potable, fresh, and gray, just like a big motorhome has. So you can actually take a shower in here. Now, is this something you want to use every day? Honestly, probably not. It's something you use if you have to. You know, if you're at a campground, of course, and you're in a motorhome this size, you're probably going to want to seek out the bathhouse to have a lot more space. But it's there if you need it. Stove top doesn't look like it's hardly been used. Two-way RV refrigerator freezer. It's got a grill to convection oven. And this allows you to actually bake and microwave because it is a convection oven, and you can also grill on it with that easy to clean grill option. As we step back, this is what reminds me of the Pleasure Way, folks, is this rear forward-facing sofa. This actually folds down and makes a queen bed because you set that table in between those two bench seats right there. You push a button, that sofa lays down, and you've actually got a regular-sized queen bed, which is something you don't get in many of these camper vans. Rooftop air conditioner works great. All the lights work. Got the day-night shades, a rear door. All in all, folks, this is a nice motorhome. And these are hard to find, but I have a great selection of them. If you're wanting to stay under $30,000, I've got the best selection in the country, folks. I have no doubt about that. We're going to, with purchase at $26,900, we're going to include a major systems check, which pretty much covers everything on these little vans. We make sure everything works. If we find something that doesn't work, we repair it or replace it before you pick it up. That's included for the $26,900. We call it option A price. And we run everything for several hours, including the generator, roof airs, and all that stuff. Simulate an overnight trip. We check the water systems, the propane systems. We check the running and driving, which we drove at 500 miles in here, so might as well say. So obviously, mechanically it's sound, but we'll have an ASE mechanic actually drive it, check it out, see if there's any issues or cause for concern. We'll check all your appliances. We'll check your fridge on gas and electric. And like I said, anything in that list we find wrong with it, we check the awning, make sure it's in good shape. If we find anything wrong on that list, we fix it or replace it, folks. All that's included for $26,900. Doesn't matter if it costs us $10,000 for this thing to pass this inspection. That price is $26,900. We're not going to go up one penny. But also, we're not going to go down either if you want that inspection. That's $26,900, haggle-free firm. We're not going to take any less for it. And We also, also offer you an option. An option B is what we call it. Option B is for those of you who still want a little bit of a discount, even though this thing's an incredible buy, and it's checked out, ready to go for $26,900, which I call the stress-free, trouble-free option. You can concentrate on using it instead of working on it. However, for those of you who want to save some time and save some money, because we don't check them out until we sell them, it goes in line to get checked out, and of course you always want to call ahead before bidding on eBay or buying this unit on any website I advertise on to get a list of what we check out and guarantee and repair for the price that you pay and for the current lead time on a Class B checkout, which isn't long at all, folks. But if you want to save a little time and a little money by saving us some time and money, by us not having to pay our techs to check this unit out, by us not paying our techs to have to do a complete walkthrough on this to show you how to operate everything, if you just want to come get it, take it home with you, we will discount the price because we don't have to pay our techs to do a walkthrough or do an inspection on it. And we call that option B. If you want a price on option B, give our sales department a call, 706-965-7929. You don't have to make your decision based on my video. All you have to do is call ahead, give us a 24-hour notice minimum, make an appointment. And I say 24 hours minimum. Sometimes I may not have a salesperson freed up for 48 hours or 72 hours. I've got salespeople that are booked up days in advance. They don't work on commission, so time's money to them. They're all working several deals at one time. So if you call ahead, make an appointment, be here on time for their appointment, we'll have the unit hooked into power, have the generator running, have the fridge and the air on. You can do your own inspection, and you can decide after you inspect it and test drive it if you want to do option A or option B. It's entirely up to you. But like I said, folks, we can't, if you want to look at every van we have, obviously we can't go out here and crank every van up. But if you're looking at just one, we will crank a generator, plug it into power, let you look through it. And we do take trades, folks. Being this is an 01, which is an older coach, according to the banks, I'm going to have limited financing. You're going to have a pretty good chunk down, 10 grand maybe or more. So make sure you've got the trade equity or the down payment if you need to finance it. But this is a nice little van, folks. It's priced right. For those of you looking for these vans, nobody's got the selection we do. Even if you've got to travel 2,000 miles to get to us, folks, you're saving yourself enough money. And I have more than enough selection to justify traveling anywhere in the country to look at our vans. And folks, we sell these vans to Canada. We sell them to buyers from Alaska, from California. People travel thousands of miles to buy these vans because nobody has them, folks. Nobody's got them. And the good thing about it being a southern van, you don't have the rust issues like something from Canada would have or something from up north would have. And that's why people travel to the southeast to buy RVs, is because we don't have the rust and the climate issues they do up north. Don't have the salt on the roads or none of that junk. So this is $26,900, haggle-free, option A. That doesn't matter if you're paying cash, doesn't matter if you're financing, doesn't matter if you're trading. $26,900 is the price with the inspection and the walkthrough. Or we will take option B. If you take it just like it says, we will discount it and save you some money. Either way, you're going to get a nice van, very hard to find van for a low price. These are solid wood cabinets too. So anyway, call us 706-965-7929. Visit our website, parkwayrvcenter.com, to see our latest selection of these Class B camper vans. You're going to like what you see. We're going to save you some money and sell you a nice, clean RV, folks. We've got over 170 used motorhomes, campers, and fifth wheels in stock. More than any dealer in a 500-mile radius of Ringgold, Georgia. People travel from all over the country every day to look and buy RVs from us. We don't have any extra fees, no dock fees, no prep fees. Simple, out-the-door, haggle-free pricing. You don't have to, and if you want us to be like the other dealers, we can mark this thing up to $34,900. We can spend 2 or 3 days haggling pricing back and forth just to come back down to $26,900. So, we save you the time, the trouble, and the effort. We put our best price on the windshield, and there it is. If you want it, great. If that's more than you can afford, I've got other vans for less that we can put you in. So, I think we've got these vans starting at $17,900. Anyway, call us, email us, 706-965-7929, sales at parkwayrvcenter.com. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like us on Facebook, we're on Instagram, Twitter, all the social media platforms. We're on 20 of the most popular for sale websites on the internet for RVs. Needless to say, folks, and I don't mean this being conceited or anything like that, but you are not by far the only person watching this video that wants to buy this van, so keep that in mind. These vans are in extremely short supply, extremely high demand, and they don't last long. I've got all these vans here today. 2 weeks from now, I may not have a single one on the lot, because these things come and go in spurts, and they're so hard to find that for those of you out there who are looking for this van, you're not going to find a better selection under $30,000 than what I have here. So keep that in mind. Don't wait till the last minute. If you're looking at it on eBay, call us to buy it. This thing's not going to make it until the end of the eBay sale, not by far. Don't ever assume that. If you assume that, make a bid, and end of the auction comes around, and suddenly before the auction ends, it gets taken down. It's because somebody else bought it, folks. Don't depend on eBay. Best thing to do is look at it on eBay, call and buy it. That way, it's not going to get sold out from under you. The first person to leave a deposit on it gets it. Keep in mind, though, folks, and I'm going to tell you, like I tell all my customers here in person, if you're not 100% sure you want to buy this van, don't leave a deposit. We do not return deposits for any reason, because we have to take them off the market. We have to tell everybody it's sold. We have to turn down sales on it. So when you leave a deposit with us, folks, we'll give you a credit good for the year, a year good toward the purchase of another RV. But folks, deposits are not meant to be refundable in any shape, form, or fashion. And really, folks, what good's a refundable deposit? I mean, what's the point of even taking it? You might as well just tell us, hey, I'm going to take it. We'll take you for your word. Which I know a lot of you, when you say you're going to take something, myself included, I buy it. And in my adult life, folks, I've never left shook somebody's hand, tell them I'm going to buy something, sign a contract stating I'm going to buy it and that my deposit is non-refundable, and still want my money back if I change my mind, folks. As a grown man, I've never done that. I can't understand anybody doing business that way, that puts money on something, says they're going to take it, changes their mind. I mean, folks, I've gone so far as having to buy something and resell it because I didn't have a use for it anymore, because I'm old school, folks. When I shake somebody's hand, tell them I'm going to buy it, folks, I'm going to buy it. And why more people are not like that anymore just blows my mind. But anyway, give us a call, 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. Got the books and manuals too. parkwayrvcenter.com. Thank you for watching. No commission salespeople, 49 years, family-owned and operated RV dealership, one of the oldest, largest, and most successful in the United States today. We sell almost 600 units a year because of our prices and our selection. Haggle-free means firm. We don't take offers. The price is what it is, and I promise you, folks, this van will bring every penny that I'm asking for it. It's paid for. I don't owe anybody for anything. Title's in the office, so give us a call, drop us an email. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Green Gold, Georgia.